Hey, what's going on? It's Dream Team Podcast. I'm Jason here with.
Deshaun, what's up? What's up?
How you been, man?
Been good, you know. Actually, that's a lie.
Yeah,
Been overthinking a little bit.
I bet your
But
fat ass has been.
we're not
We
gonna
got
talk
some
about that
news. We got some news, but we both got news actually. I'll go first because mine's is not nearly as significant or as essential as yours. But this will be my last appearance on the podcast for a little while because I got offered a position at my job. The only thing is I have to move. To It's in Houston, and they called me last week, and they said, you're eligible, for the certain position. Would you apply? And I applied, and they called back and said, yeah, we want you. So can you come in in 2 months? When at that time it was March, so
Yeah, give you time.
yeah, and so I went, yeah, I can, and so that's all set. I got an apartment lined up, so.
Yeah, everything's paid for.
Everything's like I said, I've been working at this Marshalls for 10 months, been saving up my money, and so but don't get it fucked up. I know I just said don't like 20 times just now, but I know. Don't get it fucked up. I'm still gonna make some appearances, maybe through calls. You might hear, me on the phone like we did with Prez that one time. So I'm still gonna be here, just not physically.
Still gonna be special guests coming on. We're gonna work that out and stuff.
Yeah, but you want to explain to them why I had to move and couldn't fucking stay here?
So the reason why he had to move, if you get offered a position at our job and you're like too close to people or make friends with too many people, because you and me are talking to people, so we get to know people straight off the bat. If you get offered a higher position, if those people don't leave, then you're gonna have to want to leave, because they don't want you to have a higher position and then you have favorites. Like, you're gonna have to boss them around. You can't be like, oh, well, I don't know this person, so you make them do this. And then
they do it. They want you to be professional, and they know. Especially if you're a new hire or a new manager. If you just come in, if you start as a manager, all right, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You come. But if you become one, they know that if you fuck with your coworkers, if you don't fuck with your coworkers, then you're good. But if you really fuck with the coworkers, like what me and Deshaun do, because we like our coworkers,
like certain ones.
Yeah, certain ones. Then they're gonna know that you're probably gonna give them, some leadway, favoritism. They don't want that. Which, from a business standpoint, I get it, but from us, it kind of sucks.
Because when I got offered my coordinator position, I didn't have to leave because
we're gonna be coordinators, bro. Just not at the same. Together. Yeah, not at the same.
I'm gonna get to that later too. Yeah. But I didn't have to leave because certain people left, so I was able to stay. Now, if
you got lucky.
If certain people stayed, I would have to leave. I was gonna stay in town though.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to leave, so I'm glad it worked out for me.
Yeah, where's the next nearest Marshalls?
They would, if it's not
real quick. I apologize for the stuttering. Go ahead.
If it's not one nearby, then move you to a store that's close. Like, we're connected to Home Goods and TJ Maxx.
Okay, then yeah.
I was gonna get moved to Home Goods.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna get moved to that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Cause that's only like furniture and like rugs and stuff, so they wouldn't really. I would have to learn some more stuff over there than at TJ Maxx, but that's basically how they do it, and I not want to work over there because
I don't blame
you.
Shit. I don't blame you, brother.
But glad that it all worked out to where I was able to stay.
Real quick, before we continue, we are gonna have some rum horchata. Is that right?
It's rum chata.
Oh, my bad.
It's rum and horchata.
Okay, my bad. I thought it was rum horchata. Rum chata. Horchata con ron.
Why you say hor like that? It's horchata. You say hor.
Hor. And it's rum. Check this off.
It's rum and cream.
He poured it. It looked like milk. It looks like milk.
Because it's cream. It's like just infused.
It better be good.
I think it's good. I think it's infused horchata.
Horchata. Alright. Get your glass, brother.
Pour you up some of that shit. And apparently they said if you mix it with Fireball, it tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Haven't tried that yet. So
Fireball tastes like shit.
I mean, if you mix it with something, it's pretty good.
I mean, Fireball, the taste of Fireball is... It tastes good enough
it tastes like that gum, like the Fireball little gum. kind of.
Tastes nothing like that, my brother. Have you had Fireball?
I have.
Okay.
I had a shot of it. I don't think I like just sat there and like just, just,
Real quick, if you take a shot of this or this, you'll taste it, but you.
I tasted the
Well,
Fireball.
hold on. Let me get it
I'm
out.
just saying, like
Let me get it out. When you pour Fireball and you drink it, don't shot it. You pour your decent much and you just drink it. You will taste the cinnamon in it. You will taste the cinnamon.
And you'll feel the burn.
Yeah.
You'll feel the burn
Give it a
regardless,
few
I
seconds
think.
and you'll feel the burn. All right.
It's gonna hit your throat like a punch.
Oh my god.
Why are you pouring it like that?
That look wrong, didn't it? Tell me to stop.
Keep going. Stop. Okay, you supposed to like this since it's cream. I foresee.
It's mine now. The bottle.
I'm still taking the burn. But since it's air quotes cream, you're supposed to sip it. You're not really supposed to like
Yeah.
drink it straight up
Yeah.
or shot it. Either sip or shot it.
Like I said, if you didn't know better, you'd say this is cocaine milk. Cheers,
Cocaine
brother.
milk. It looked like a milkshake, like vanilla.
It does. Cheers.
You can fool somebody with this shit.
Ooh.
What's the who for? It's good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
I can fuck with it.
You
I
feel
can
that?
fuck
You feel
with
that
it.
sting, huh? It's
Yeah.
that cream, but that feeling of the sting just hits.
Yeah.
And it feels.
I
good.
got squinted face, not because of the taste, because of that kick. You're like, a lot of people. I'm tired of that shit. They see you. They see you take a shot and you go, "Oh, bitch, it tastes bad." No, this
It's
shit's
just
strong.
strong.
The fuck you mean? What you want me to do?
Yeah, just sit there like straight face.
Straight face it?
There are some people that can do that though,
Yeah.
but no, I'm not a heavy drinker like that. If it burns, it burns.
Yeah. Here, I'll take another sip.
If you was to like down it, you could down it pretty easily. It's gonna burn though. But like
Yeah.
that, it hits. This stuff is good.
Yeah,
And the bottle
it-
was $32.
I will admit, it does taste fantastic.
This is the original. This is the first person that came out with the rum horchata.
Tastes better than any one of those bottles I got over there.
So you like the cream, huh?
Yeah, it tastes
Yeah.
good. I can't lie. It does taste good.
My girl didn't like it.
Oh, she didn't?
She don't like horchata, period.
I'll have to try this horchata.
It's not, because I tried one, but it wasn't this one. I was trying to look for that one, but the store I went to didn't have the one I tried. And they was basically like, this one is the original, like the name brand
Yeah.
one. So I was like, all right.
Yeah, why not? I saw you pour some of it in your fucking...
Yeah, my Coke. It was
Yeah,
good.
his Coke.
It was pretty good. I feel like if you mix it with soda or something, it would have to be like Coke.
Yeah.
Because like you get like vanilla Coke.
Mhm.
I feel like it kind of tastes kind of like that.
Yeah. Anyway, continue with your news.
Oh, yeah, but anyway, so that's one of the reasons why you...
Yeah, so
Why you leave.
so that's the reason why I will be leaving, but...
There's another reason too.
Well, real quick. I'm not leaving. I'll be gone for a while. I'll be gone for a while. Like I said, whenever I come visit my family, we got to make sure we can make our schedules. Sorry, I got the hiccups. We got to make sure our schedules line up so we can make the podcast happen. But yeah.
Also, the other reason why you're leaving and why you have to leave, coordinators. We can't both be.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna fuck around too much.
Yeah. Well, actually, I really think it would work out because I'm mainly in the morning.
But you would transition to the
But yeah.
into
yeah,
like
you're
when
right.
I come in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Because like
Too
the
many
coordinators right
is-
now
Yeah.
work till like 6, 7.
And I think the only reason why they called me was because they had this in a certain part of Houston, and I looked it up, and I asked some people who live in Houston about this. I asked my girl, she was like, "Yeah, they got nobody there. No one wants to work there." I'm like, "Well,
I heard bad things
like-
about like stores connected to ours. Like I heard
Yeah.
bad things about Home Goods, TJ Maxx.
yeah," and so we'll just have to see. I'll go there and I'll find out why no one's hired or why no one's working there, and I might be coming back.
Our store's
But,
going the same way. You see how many we hired 7 people last week.
yeah.
We are. I don't know if it's all the Marshalls or just
Yeah,
certain ones, but
I think it's just
we're-
us actually. If I'm being
we're
honest.
down like a lot.
Yeah. Anyway, your news now, brother.
Oh yeah, I want to
Far
say
more important.
it's not sad, but it's also not like at my age.
So
Not really.
so real quick, if I had to describe his news, I would describe it as,
What's a good word you would describe it as?
well, when you told me
Surprised?
when you told me I did lose the feeling in my legs and I fell down. So, you know, maybe very surprised. Very funny.
It's
Very funny because you laughed at me when I went through the same shit,
Oh, yeah,
bitch.
I did, honestly.
And
Sorry
but
about that.
graceful news. But
Yeah, like
also,
at the end of the day,
yeah,
it's
it's a good thing.
it's a good
This
thing.
is a
It's
good
not
thing.
like a bad
Yeah.
thing. It's not something I'm gonna like push off
Yeah.
like other people do, fuckers. But anyway.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
But anyway, it is been confirmed, 100% confirmed that my girl is pregnant.
Prego, and I'm gonna be uncle.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be the first uncle.
Yeah, you almost were.
I almost were.
Yeah, you
I was
almost
close.
was. Man, when he
But-
talked, but yeah,
Yeah, obviously we don't know the
Yeah.
sex yet. I want it to be a girl.
you want to be a girl?
I don't know why I feel like I am gonna have a girl first. Because I have
Well, you know
dreams and like I feel like the kid's talking to me.
You know how it always is. It's the mama's not gonna let someone mess with her baby boy. Dad's not gonna let someone mess with his little girl. You know what I mean? So
Definitely. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be. She's not dating till she's 30. If it's a girl.
because my son
I do the
didn't
same
start
thing with my sister.
What?
I do the same thing with my sister. Like she's not dating nobody until she's like 30, probably 35, just to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah, 40.
40, fuck.
You gotta wait another 20 years before you can date.
Worry about your business.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah. Fuck. You know what? Maybe not at all. Maybe not ever.
Worry about the bag. No.
Yeah, worry about the bag. But
But yeah, she wants it to be a boy first. Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, having a boy is cool, but watch over your sister or your younger siblings. But
when he told me that it was confirmed because he told me last week that she thought she was, and then I was like,
which is why we wasn't here.
yeah, that's why we were, because
Maybe
you
we
had to
skipped
go.
that.
You had to go take care of her. Man, he called me, be like, "Can I?" I'm like, "Why? What reason?" I'm like, "That's a good reason." All right, fuck off. But I like immediately when you told me that she thought she was, I called her and texted her, and she was like, "Yeah, I think so."
Obviously,
She was pretty scared.
He
Obviously,
thought I was bullshitting.
I thought he was lying because, like I said, I went through a scare like that a few years back, and he thought I was lying too. I'm like, no, brother, is this serious? I thought he was lying, but no, he showed me the test and everything. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna have to, really work on my bag now.
Yeah, fuck it. You're gonna have to put in that extra work. You're gonna have to take.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to come in the morning now.
It's
brother.
just that I don't know if I want to be full time there or like go for another job. That's the thing that pays more. That's the only thing. I've been looking into like places like I could work at a bank. They pay good. They pay hella good. And then
I could never work for a system corrupt as a bank
why?
just because they're too corrupt.
How are they too corrupt? The only thing I worry about is
When-
working at banks.
Eventually, when you get out of college, you think that you'll have some debt.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
There's ways you don't have to have debt. There's grants and
All
stuff.
right, think about it. The banks. We'll get back into that in a second.
Yeah.
Bank, I am $100,000 in debt. I need your help.
They're gonna give you a loan, but you're gonna have to pay that loan back.
No,
They
gonna
probably
be-
won't even give you.
They'll pretty much tell you, no. If we did that, then we wouldn't get paid.
But you would have to pay them back.
Exactly.
So,
It's
yeah.
like a system like they have. Like they go, we can give you this loan, but you'll have to pay. You'll have to pay like $100 extra a month, and the more you don't pay, it adds up.
That's
I'm
interest.
Yeah, interest. I'm like, nah, I don't fuck with it. That's why I don't really have a bank. I have Cash App. That's my bank.
You do that. I forgot.
I got cash. That's my.
Oh,
bank.
they can say. Wait, so you get your paycheck on that? You can do that? I didn't know that. I'm not gonna do it, but I didn't know it.
Yeah, brother. Look.
I mean, it is technically it has like a route number and stuff, so technically you can do it, but I didn't know that. And then plus you gotta get the card too, so I guess that does make sense.
Look.
Huh.
Direct deposit $250.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I wonder who else does that. if anybody else does that.
No, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I just don't think banks would help. I think if banks were to actually help people, then they would
So
run out
if
of
I worked
money
at a bank, you
themselves.
want to come to my bank for help?
No.
I can hook you up.
You gonna give me a grant? Anyway, continue though.
Yeah, so bank is on my radar to move to if I don't choose full time at my job. I was looking into Walmart. Fuck that, bro. I get paid more at my job now than I
Don't
would
work
if
at
I
Walmart.
started over at Walmart. I get paid less than I'm getting paid right now.
They pay horrible and they treat their people.
Yeah, they treat their people horrible. My mom worked there back in the day, and she said the same thing. So imagine if it's still going on. There's something wrong with that company, in full.
Well, you know, at our job, they treat us bad at our job.
It depends on who's there.
A good 2/3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that Sam's I've been trying to get into.
Mm-hmm.
I got my foot in the door before.
Sam's is good. I hear
Sam's,
that they
they
pretty well.
pay hell of money. They're like, oh my gosh.
If we lived near a Buc-ee's, I'd say you could.
my stepdad was
Buc-ee's.
telling me to work at a Buc-ee's.
Yeah,
He was
but
like, they pay like 17,
yeah.
18 an hour just for a regular shit. I was like,
They pay, I think, $21 an hour just to clean
But-
toilets.
I heard that they're bad at layovers. I mean, not layovers, layoffs. They're bad at, and they treat their people bad apparently too. So it's money,
Yeah.
but it's always a con.
Yeah.
I feel like every place has a con.
Like I said, though, you know, you're a year from now, you're gonna have a little baby boy or girl running around, so you got to make
Not even a year from now.
decisions quick.
like
Yeah.
9 months from now.
Yeah.
What is 9 months? April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Oh, it is next year.
Yeah. You know,
January or
fuck.
February.
Yeah, typically when I say
Or
something, I like.
if they come early
I'm
December.
typically right. But yeah, that's the news. It's crazy. You know, we're all growing up. Felt like yesterday we just graduated high school.
I still remember that. That's just crazy. People have already gotten married and have babies before.
Yeah, I'm
So
looking
it's
at
just
all
like-
these people like, why y'all?
Like,
What?
at
Y'all
least
getting
I
married?
waited till I'm like damn near 22. People have gotten straight out of high school and popped a baby in somebody, or got a baby popped in them. Like that's too fast. Like you didn't even give life a try. You just straight up just got pregnant.
Like I said, I took that one scare, and I won't ever make that mistake again. Believe me, it just takes that one time. Well, for you, it did.
There's other ways it can happen. Now,
Yeah,
some
yeah,
people,
yeah. So
Not everything
was it
is 100%.
was it
Yeah, it was ripped.
no was it pre?
Oh no.
Oh, it was y'all
It
ripped
ripped.
it. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she okay? But yeah, so, and we'll give y'all updates on everything. You know, the next show I come on, and I'll give you updates about how my job's going, how stuff's going down there, and like I said, a year from now, Deshaun's gonna have a little baby boy or girl.
Girl. Hopefully.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Well, everybody.
Oh, one more thing before we get off.
Oh yes, there's this one last thing.
We're gonna do Thursday, hopefully, either Thursday or Friday,
Yeah.
because my birthday's coming up.
Yeah.
We gotta do.
Like I said, I move next week to get settled in. Like I said, I got all money. Everything's paid for. First rent's month. Everything's paid for. So all I gotta do is I could really go there. Not now, but I could really just be comfortable there now and I'll be good. But
You want to talk about your good news happening on Friday? Or you want to save that till it comes?
what news happened on Friday?
This coming up Friday.
Oh yeah.
At least put some good news up in there, or not? You want to wait for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait for that. But yeah. So we're gonna try to make the last episode with just me and him Friday. This is kind of just letting y'all know, what's going on, and we're gonna try to make that last episode.
Gonna be on my birthday.
Yep.
I'm not old, by the way.
Fucking
I'm okay.
22.
You're right behind me. You're not even a year behind me. You're a few months.
I am you're 22. Well, yeah, a few
You're a
months.
few months.
Yeah, a few months. But anyway, well,
This is second to last.
yeah, second to last now. I know earlier we said last, but a second ago me and him whispered, and we both think this should be. I don't want to go out like on a
Like
short
that.
on a short episode. I want to go out on a one where we're talking
Talk
about
everything
bullshit.
that I'm gonna do for my shit too.
But But yeah, anyway, this has been Jason.
And this, do the clap again.
This
There
has
we
been
go.
Jason.
And this is Deshaun.
And
Last thing.
one more thing. April Fools. I was waiting. I was like, when are we gonna do it? I was like, I can't pull so much improv out my ass.
That was improv.
Oh, that was improv. No, everybody, April Fools. No one's having a kid, and you really think they're gonna make my dumbass coordinator?
I mean, they made.
Yeah. That's true. It's true.
We're not gonna get into that.
But no, April Fools, everybody. No, all that was bullshit. We're still gonna continue episodes normally. This is just a little April Fools thing we wanted to do.
Yeah, since we just started,
Yeah,
do a little fun out there.
but we are out of time. That part's not wrong. Anyway, we love
And
y'all.
the next episode will be about my birthday.
Yes, it will.
Hell yes.
All right, we love y'all, and be safe out there.